All right then, guys, let's get going. Kind of on time with the start time today. I thought we'd be live around about around about 8, and yeah, sure enough, here we go. But yeah, thanks ever so much for the fill and everything. Obviously, this is going to be our only break of Panini Black this year. Unfortunately, we normally, as you guys know, we normally try to do at least two boxes of each product, but at the moment our allocations are so low. we used to get, like, well, I think last year with Panini Black, I think we got at least 4 or 5 boxes, and we only got the one sent through. The rebuy at the moment is sky high, so it was more than what the UK retailers were selling it for. So we didn't want to. We don't like to sort of undermine our own sort of like pricing type of, I don't know whether you call it a strategy or whatever, but yeah, things are just going a little bit bonkers at the moment, really. Just it's going to be interesting to see what happens when next year, when Topps get the license for football. Obviously, we've just seen the basketball, the first Topps basketball set get released. I think it hit criticism because not that it's a particularly expensive product, but it is obviously just like a paper product. So it's almost like I don't know, like Score, for example, or like more similar to the baseball. The baseball breaks, because you're not guaranteed in a hobby box to get like an autograph. You're more than likely going to get like a relic of some sort, or memorabilia. So, excuse me. I think they came out, I want to say, what was it? 120 for a standard hobby box that gets you either a relic or an autograph per box. So I think it was like 100 and, was it 100? Was it 220 or something like that for the jumbo? Now that is more expensive than the like Topps Series 1 baseball product. So a lot of people were really upset about that with the baseball release. So and at the moment, base basketball is probably less popular between the top 3 sports. I'd probably still say that I think football tends to command the most interest, but baseball, I think, has probably the biggest audience in America. That is certainly in our country. I'd say it's NFL, soccer. Then I'd say baseball, and then I'd say basketball, because that's based on our experience. But yeah, it's outside of football and NFL and Premier League, Champions League, FIFA, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a bit of a slippery slope. But excuse me, sorry, I'm absolutely shattered today. But hopefully you guys are all good. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes open. The main thing that I would say is that first release from Tops, which will be 2020, it'll be what, 2026 Tops football in. They won't actually be able to release it in March, will they? Just come to think about it, because in 2026 football, the draft won't have taken place, will it? For the NFL, because that's normally in April, isn't it? So sorry, that's just hit me. So when they get the license, I wonder if they'll probably have to do some 2025 products. So I wonder if they will do a 2025 Tops football. Ooh, interesting. Although they'll release it in 2026. Oh, interesting stuff. Yeah, football, not soccer, Kev. I know, mate. It's that's what I say. It's like you've got NFL. In my head, it's like NFL, American football, and then you've got football with cards. It's really, really strange, because like when you speak to people, if you speak to people who know cards, like when we've been to like shows, or certainly in America, if we talk in America about sports cards, football cards, they will never, ever, ever think that you're talking about anything other than American football cards. If you don't say soccer, they look at you like, look like you don't know what you're talking about. It's ever such a strange thing. And it does make me wonder at times if that's where there's a thing between like the UK collectors and the American collectors, where there's always going to be that disconnect, because we kind of like, you have to drag us over hot coals to sort of say soccer. Yeah, I certainly don't go and watch soccer at the weekend. I certainly go and watch football every weekend. So it's a funny one, isn't it? It is such a funny one. But yeah, we've got some people dropping in, which is good. We've got Malcolm in there. Yep, all good. Thanks, Malcolm. We went and saw my. Basically, I don't know if I remember sort of telling you guys, but one of our cats that we got in 2020. So we've always had them ever since we've been doing like the breaks and the business and everything, and obviously speaking to you guys. And unfortunately, one of them passed away in, I think it was May. So only literally like, I think literally just 5 years old. So that's quite young for a cat. And yeah, it was because they caught a nasty disease called FIP. So I don't know how many of you are cat people, but it's basically, it's like a mutated form of the coronavirus. So it's just horrible. But yeah, we lost her back in May. But the lady who is our breeder, who bred our cats, because my wife really loves British short hair pedigree cats, basically had a litter. I think around about, I want to say like June kind of time, maybe a bit later than that. But from the goodness of her heart, and just because of like the friendship that my wife and her have got, said, you don't have to, because it's probably a bit raw, but offered for no charge a little girl kitten from her next litter. and we went and saw that litter today. So my wife chose her new little cat, her new little kitten. So it's been quite a nice day. It was a long drive for us because we had to drive obviously from where we're based, like near Lichfield, and all the way down to I think it's called is it Wokehampton or Wokington or something like that, down by Reading. So it's a long way for us, like about just over 2 hours drive down and about 2.5 hours drive back. But we broke it up with a stop in Bicester, so that we could have lunch. So that was really good. I really enjoyed that. So a nice little day, just nice and peaceful. And we've watched Harry Potter this evening whilst having our tea and settling my little boy down as well. So he loves Harry Potter. He's only 3 and he loves Harry Potter. So yeah, he loves Scooby-Doo as well at the moment as well. There's something about this Halloween time. He's just going a little bit doolally. So, but he loves it. He doesn't get scared either, really. So he's just intrigued by stuff. Just intrigued, asking lots of questions. So that's that. And then tomorrow's just going to be an admin day. I'm going to start sorting out some of the breaks that I've got backlogged to sort out, so that we can get a post week done fairly soon. I'm not sure whether this week's a post week or whether it's the week after this. I'm not sure. After this break, I'll have 4 breaks to sort, and I think my brother, he's only got maybe 1 or 2, so there'll be 5 or 6 breaks at the moment that will go out if he goes this week. But as I say, I've got these 4. I've got 4 breaks to finalise and sort. So I fell a little bit behind because it's been really busy at work, quite over the last couple of weeks. But that's not a bad thing. So yes, Kev, I know what you mean. The discussion with you. It's I my way of like always summing it up, the whole soccer and American football thing, is that it is American football, but in general they don't play that game. The majority of the plays in that game are not made with the foot at all. So obviously, you've got punts and say you flipping field goals and all of that kind of stuff. But other than that, and kickoffs, I think that's it, isn't it? Other than that, that's the only time a foot kicks the ball, So why they call it football? I'm not saying they should call it handball, but it's certainly not a game of football, is it? So, and then, obviously, quite naturally, soccer, which the Americans call it. Where do they get soccer from? What is a soccer? What is a soccer? It's nothing, is it? So, it is a game purely played with feet, other than a throw-in. And the goalkeepers obviously can use their hands, but it's it'll rage on forever, won't it, Kev? So anyway, so tomorrow's just a bit of an admin day. Going to start sorting stuff out. I've got a day on Wednesday where I will be at home, so rather than using my commuting time to work and stuff to drive to work, because I'm working from home, because I've got a doctor's appointment, I will be able to probably sort at least one more break when I've finished work before everybody gets home at like 5 o'clock. So I normally finish work at about 4. I've got to pick up the little one at 5. So all being well, I'll have about an hour, so I can normally get a break sorted in an hour. So I'm hoping we should, maybe towards the end of the week, be close to maybe being able to have a post week if things go to plan and John can get his stuff sorted as well. In terms of releases and what we've got coming up, because I know certainly you, Malcolm, you have You often ask what we've got coming up. It's a tricky one because we've got Certified should have came out on Friday, and it didn't yet again. This next coming week, I don't think we've got anything coming out. So, what I'm going to probably do is we obviously had the break that didn't happen, the Origins break. So we could try and relaunch that Origins break in a different format. Maybe a sort of a really sort of like cheap pick one get one, because we haven't done one of those for a while. Or just like rearrange the products, maybe take out the splat and do a few more like blaster kind of based things, to see if we can make that more like a little bit more cheaper for everybody. And then other than that, there's not a lot coming out really. Panini's release schedules all over the place. I think there's going to be quite a lot of sets that aren't going to be made between now and the end of March, when I don't know if it might be the start of March when Topps get the thing. I'll have to check, but from now until the next 5 months, let's say, when Topps pick up the license again, I don't think we're going to see a lot. I think we will see Prism and Select and all of those. I know that they're doing Phoenix, they're doing Mosaic, which isn't far off for it being released. So yeah, we're just keeping our eyes open really. We're certified's out, Mosaic's out, Prism will be out. We haven't been allocated an Impeccable this year, which is a shame. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on, but yeah, to think that we're at Impeccable allocation already. Normally we don't get Impeccable till sort of like July time. So yeah, it's a funny old time, isn't it? Right then, I've waffled a lot there, and I didn't realise how long I'd waffled. But anyway, let's get into this break, guys. So we've got so everybody's list is all updated. So with the Cardinals, we've got Gary Lelliott picking them up from the Mini. We've got the Falcons with Nathan Jones. We've got the Ravens with Gary Lelliott again from the Mini. We've got the Bills with Malcolm Campbell. The Panthers with Dave Kirkwood. We've got the Bears with Terry Kelly from a Mini. We've got the Bengals with Edward Selvey. We've got the Browns with Wendy Chandler. The Cowboys with Terry. We've got the Broncos with Malcolm. Lions with Jamie Coots. We've got the Packers with Malcolm Campbell again. We've got the Texans with Tom Amaral Moody. And then we've got the Colts with Kev Wilboys. We've got the Jags with Gary Lelliott. The Chiefs with Tom Richardson. The Raiders with Simon James. Chargers with Dan James. Rams with Jake Martin. Finns with Craig Colbert. We got the Vikings with Paul Fenton. Patriots with David Bulgin. The Saints with Cy James. The Giants with Robert Church. We got Jets with Bill Campbell. Eagles with Chris Newbit. Steelers with Cy James. 49ers with Dan Owen. Seahawks with Tom Richardson. Bucks with Dave Bulgin. Titans with Craig Colbert from the Mini, and the Commanders with Dave Kirkwood from the Mini. So again, guys, good luck. I am looking forward to this one. Black is one of those ones where I always wish we could break more of it, but it's one of those products where it's popular, but only for like. It's popular for like meat, if that makes sense. The cards are always popular, but and the type of cards that you can get out of Black, they you can get some really nice laundry tags and NFL shields and all that kind of stuff. But they are like super rare, and that's what I say. I always wish I could open more Black because the cards themselves are normally lovely. But we only ever normally break at most. We've only ever broke at most 2 boxes, and I always think from memory, the second box for the last couple of years has been a bit of a struggle. So here we go. A bit of Score Mega Box. Empty pack. So we're looking for, I think it's green foils, isn't it? So look at this. So our base. So we've got a red parallel, and then we've got gold dots and blue dots numbered either 499 or 399. So we'll see if we get any of those out of here. The same there. We've got red unnumbered, and then we've got gold and blue numbered rookies. Rookie signatures, obviously the green rookie signatures are exclusive to this, and then you've got red parallels on everything else, and all of the inserts and bits and bobs like that. So yeah, interesting. Okay, so good luck, guys. I've enjoyed Score a lot more this year than previous years. I will say that these are like the hardest plastic packs I think I've ever. Oh, these are horrible to open. They're like really brittle. I don't know if you get a sense of that. They're like proper, like rigid, almost like thick, brittle plastic. That's really not good. So we got Mason Taylor for the Jets. We got Kyle Monaghan. We got a celebration Devontae Adams for the Jets. We got throwbacks Jackson Smith and Jeeba. Another celebration, this time for Saquon Barkley. Into some base of Braylon Allen, Jalen Waddle, Michael Vick, Tank Dell, Anthony Richardson, Mark Andrews, Vita Vea, Brock Purdy, Foy Olakun, and Russell Wilson. Right, okay, so by the looks of it, I think that is the so that's not numbered, but that must be the red foil. You can see that it looks quite pink. In fairness, doesn't really look red, but I'm going to guess that's the on the celebration. Yeah, you only get a red parallel, so that is that Saquon Barkley. Red parallel celebration, and then the rest were regular inserts and rookies. So I'll use that to my advantage. It looks like basically the top 5 cards are like inserts or rookies, and then everything else behind that is base. So right, I'll sort that out and make it easier for me to open the packs and get stuff top loaded and all the rest of it. So yeah, see if that same pattern follows with 2 rookies per pack, and then one parallel and a couple of inserts. So it makes the most sense. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Walsall drew 1-1 today, so at least we're like keeping the unbeaten run intact. I don't think we've been beat for like at least 6 or 7 games, maybe. So I might be wrong. Empty pack. All right, then. So let's sort these as we go along. So the Kobe Bryant Falcons rookie. So we've got 10 packs. We'll have what, 45 of these. So Xavier Restrepo, rookie for the Titans. The a Brian Thomas Jr. League Leaders insert there. We've got Bo Nix throwbacks. A lot of people were talking last week about Bo Nix and Drake May being interesting kind of. I don't know if you can say prospects because they're not rookies, but ones to keep their eye on. I've heard it a couple of times. So that's the red. So that's a Devon A-Chain throwback red parallel for the Dolphins. And we've got a Justin Simmons, a Breece Hall, Deshaun Watson, Rashid Rice, James Cook, Marshawn Lattimore, Tyler Lockett, Joe Milton III, CJ Stroud, and a Nico Collins. It's not smooth at all. I do not like these packs at all. Wow, so hard to open. These are horrible. Right then, so we have got a Jahdae Barron for the Broncos. That's the point, actually. We're still waiting on our Don Russ retail. We haven't had those. We haven't had our Don Russ retail land yet. So that's frustrating. Colston Loveland, rookie for the Bears. But yeah, we've not had that yet. That's just dropped in my head. Because to be fair, we only had these score megas come this week. So Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. I've got a sack attack. Jonathan Grenard. So Jonathan Grenard, a sack attack insert. And here is a red. Now that's a proper red. So that's the red. So I don't know what that is. So as I say, you've been getting these foils, which have got like it's almost like a rose gold pink kind of foil. Which doesn't seem to get mentioned. It only mentions red, base dots gold, and dots blue. But that's definitely red. That's more red than the other one. And that's Xavier McKinney for the Packers. Not numbered, but that is definitely the red. And we've got Micah Parsons, Zay Flowers, Chris Long, Vince Ferrangamo, Chop Robinson, Frankie Lavu, Alec Pierce, Khalil Mack, Dave Casper, and Tua on the base. So, first rookie is Jordan James for the 49ers. Mike Green for the Ravens, rookie. Got a Lad Conkey celebration there for the Chargers. Got a Dexter Lawrence throwbacks for the Giants. And then another true red, Matt Araiza for the Chiefs. And we got Jerry Jeudy, Max Crosby, Zach Charbonnet, Matt Araiza, Tyreek Hill, Shavarius Ward, Chris Godwin, Stephon Gilmore, Jatavian Sanders, and Jalen Carter. That's pack. Okay, so first up we've got a Kyle McCord, Eagles QB rookie. Next up we've got a Shedeur Sanders base rookie for the Browns. And we've got a Travis Hunter throwback rookie for the Jags. It's like throwback sort of like insert set for the Travis Hunter there. Next up we've got a Joe Burrow League Leaders insert for the Bengals. Looks like we've got, I'm going to guess this is, it's a numbered card. These are snazzy, these are nice looking cards. This is, so I'm going to say that this is a gold dot. So it's a gold dot Mike Allstott. Very snazzy, nice. I really do like that that finish. Not what I expected. I thought the dots would be bigger. That's like almost like static on the screen almost. But it is numbered 166499. If you can see that, guys. So that is for the books. So Dave Borgin and his books. So yeah, that card with it being gold and that sort of like, as I say, whatever they want to call it, dots. That looks like it should be a lot a lot lower numbered. That's a really nice looking card. But there you go. Next up we've got a red parallel of Brock Purdy. Now what's interesting with these is that I don't believe they're like press proofs. I don't like, they used to call them like red press proofs. Or is that Don Ross? No, that must be Don Ross, isn't it? So yeah, Brock Purdy red parallel there. And here we go. We've got Hunter Henry, Trey Hendrickson, Travis Kelce, Josie Jewell, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper. I did that again. I did that last time. Tyler Bass, Doug Williams, and EJ Speed. Now this one feels thick. Can you see that, guys? The packs are like, almost like got like where they've gone through the roll. This plastic wrapper that they've got stuff in. is brutal. But this pack almost feels like it's got more cards in it. It might have a relic, guys, looking at it. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, we've got a relic. Okay, cool. Got a relic. So we've got a Jaylon Walker for the Falcons. Rookie. And we've got a Terrence Ferguson rookie for the Rams. And here we go, guys. A relic or memorabilia is for Garrett Wilson. Just check it's not numbered. I don't think it is. But there you go, guys. Garrett Wilson for the Jets, stars of the NFL. Relic. There you go. Super. So I wasn't expecting to get a relic out of that, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Another. That's a Shader Sanders throwback rookie parallel as well, to go with the Travis Hunter. So it's not a bad little mega box, this isn't. I think these are around about the £50 mark. So I can't grumble really. There's Bucky Irving, league leaders. Obviously he was a rookie last year. I swear my eyesight has gone down the pan this last few months. And then we've got a red parallel for Mason Graham for the Browns again. So that's our first rookie parallel. And then remaining cards: Justin Jefferson, Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James Jr., Quentin Johnson, Audric Estime, James Conner. Again, that third from last card always gets stuck together. Trey McBride, Ty Spears, and CJ Mosley. So first rookie out of this one is Matthew Golden for the Packers. James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. And from the throwbacks insert, we've got a DJ Moore. A celebration Brock Bowers insert for the Raiders. And then we've got a Jack Beck red foil rookie there for the Raiders as well. So our second rookie parallel. Then we've got a Don Majowski, a Micah McFadden, Zach Ertz, Denzel Ward, Tyrone Tracy, Chase Brown, Chris Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Aeneas Williams, and Devontae Adams. for these packs. You can see how brittle they are. That's ridiculous. Okay. Here we go. So up first is Ashton Genty, rookie running back for the Raiders. I think he's a popular chase. I think this year, isn't he? I think that's right. I think I've heard that. I might be making it up. Jack Sawyer, rookie for the Steelers. We got a throwbacks insert for the Pats of Drake May. Yeah, I find it weird how they call it. How can I put like 1 year old, well, second year players into a throwback set? And you got a Jamar Chase for the Bengals celebration insert. And then a red parallel. This pack is a Brian Burns for the Giants. It's Cam Skatebow, isn't it, that everybody wants for the G-men. Jackson Dart as well, of course, but I think I drafted Skatebow in one of my fantasy teams, and he's absolutely ballistic. Donovan McNabb, Jalen Warren, Michael Wilson, Terry McLaurin, Mark Gastineau, Wendell Robinson, Nick Westbrook, Ikine, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, and AJ Barner. They don't want you to get your cards out of these packs, guys. It's mental. Okay, here we go. So we got a Antoine Wells Jr. for the G-men. Obviously, it's John, who is a Giants supporter. Been doing a bit better this year, I think. From what I've picked up from the results and stuff. I haven't watched any of the games, so can't comment fully, but better, I think, improved. Jalen Royals for the rookie for the Chiefs. I've heard a lot of people saying how bad the Chiefs are looking at the moment as well. So sack attack, Myles Garrett for the Browns. First ballot Hall of Fame card for Ken Houston of the Oilers. So go to the Titans. And we've got an Alvin Kamara red foil parallel for the Saints. And we've got a Rondé Barber, Kobe Bryant, Grady Jarrett, George Kittle, Jordan Addison, Rashard White, Troy Franklin, Tyler Allgeier, Brian Urlacher, and Bucky Irving. So here's the last but one pack, guys. Days. These packs are terrible to open. There we go. Right, empty pack. And here we go. So we've got a Will Campbell, rookie for the Pats. Got a Cameron Williams, rookie for the Eagles. Sack attack insert for TJ Watt, Steelers. We got Joe Thomas, first ballot Hall of Famers for the Browns. Then we have final red foil parallel. It was a George Pickens. Over there. So as I say, lots and lots of cards coming out of these this mega box. So Christian Watson, Willie Galt, Rome Odunze, Ricky Pearsall, Caleb Williams, Geno Stone, Jervon Dexter, Khalil Shakir, Lad McConkey, and Brian Burns. And there we go for our score mega box. I think that's quite an enjoyable little box. To be fair, as I say, it's a £50 mega box, so it's not bad. Cameron Williams, Will Campbell, Jalen Royals, Antoine Wells, Jack Sawyer, Ashton Gianti, James Pierce Jr., Matthew Golden, Terrence Ferguson, Jalen Walker, Shedor Sanders, Carl McCord, Mike Green, Jordan James, Colston Loveland, Jade Barrow, Xavier Restrepo, Kobe Bryant, Mason Taylor, and Kyle Monaghan on the base. Rookies. I had all these base inserts. So we got Sack Attack, TJ Watt, first ballot Joe Thomas, Ken Houston, first ballot, Sack Attack, Miles Garrett, Jamar Chase celebration, throwbacks Drake May, Brock Bowers celebration, throwbacks DJ Moore, league leaders Bucky Irving, league leaders Joe Burrow, throwbacks Dexter Lawrence, celebrations Lad McConkey, Sack Attack Jonathan Grenard, Lamar Jackson celebration, then a throwbacks that actually is a one of those like sort of bronze kind of foils parallels. Devon a chain throwbacks, Bo Nix throwback, league leader Brian Thomas Jr. Devontae Adams celebration, and a Jackson Smith and Jiva throwback. Our vet parallels, of which we have plenty, is a George Pickens red foil, Alvin Kamara red foil, Brian Burns red foil, Brock Purdy red foil. Then we got the Mike Allstott gold dot, I think it's called. Numbered out of 499. Lovely looking card there for the books. A Matt Ariaza red foil for the Chiefs. A Xavier McKinney red foil for the Packers, and a Saquon Barkley celebration on that kind of like rose goldy type of bronze parallel. Then we got the Shader Sanders for the Browns, and the Travis Hunter for the Jags on the throwback rookie. And then we got a couple of red foils there for one for Jack Beck for the Raiders, and a Mason Graham for the Browns. And then we had a little relic action in the form of Garrett Wilson on the Stars of the NFL relic card there, guys. So, as I say, not a bad little card, but this is what we're here for. Literally 5 cards in this box, so 5 cards, 1 pack. There's not actually that much on there when you think about it, but there's a lot of stuff we can get and some really cool stuff. So I really hope that we get at least one nice RPA or something like that. As I say, it's really hard to say actually, because this will be technically the last ever box of black football that I will ever probably open, in a break or otherwise. So yes, yeah, a lot of lasts. It's a real shame. It is a real shame. As I say, I wish Panini could have kept the license and we could have more certainty going forward, knowing that we're going to get, you know, solid supply and stuff like that. We'll still be able to get Panini stuff, but it'll be unlicensed, so I cannot say what it'll look like. But there you go, guys. That is it. One treat of a little pack there. Right, so try and open it and keep it secret. Keep it secret to keep it safe, or whatever they say. And there we go. Okay. So, empty pack, guys. Good luck, everybody. I do have a couple of our famous little sort of spaces here that will help with things. So here we go. First off the bat. I think this is a base card, maybe. Looking sharp, these are though. So it's a QB. Oh, QB rookie. So who's that for? For the Colts. And it is. So that is a base QB. A base rookie of Riley Leonard for the Colts on. Lovely looking cards this year. Not numbered. Oh yeah, that is definitely the base. So a base rookie QB, Riley Leonard at the first pack. So nice, nice little card there. Right, now where? Oh, I guess. There we go. Okay, cool. So we'll pop that over there. Right then, here we go. Next up, I do not know how these are coming out. So, right, okay. Okay. Oh god, they're all facing every which way but loose. Right, okay. So I'm going to go for the bottom card, because that is not an autograph or a relic. So here we go, guys. Good luck. So it is one. This will be our numbered parallel. Oh, cool. Okay, black QB. Where can we see it properly there? So it is a quarterback, number 9 for the Eagles, and a purple. I think that is. But that is a beautiful looking card. Michael Penix Jr. So a second year parallel there, 65 of 99, guys. So that's this is probably the nicest looking black cards I have seen in all the times that we've opened it. They are really nice. Sometimes they can be like, I don't know, don't quite know how to describe it. Sometimes they can, I don't know, just be a bit bland, a little bit matte, a little bit too matte black. But these are nice. Right, I think the card on top is a relic. So yeah, so it's on the other side. So I'm just gonna flip it around, and it is a futuristic for the Cardinals. Who got the Cardinals in the end? Gary Elliott. So that is like patch, nice looking patch card there. 15 of 149 of Marvin Harrison Jr. Futuristic Like obviously patch card there for Marvin Harrison Jr. And yeah, numbered out of 149. 15 of 149. So nice card there, guys. There, these definitely, they look nice. The printing on them and everything does look really, really nice. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna go for it. So we've got a autograph coming up here. So I don't know how to do this. So it's like one of those like so I can acetate. So it's quite a thick, heavy card. So it's 71 out of 99. I'll just go with it. So that is a beauty of a card. So it's going to go out to Jake Martin, and that is lovely. So it's Torrey Holt for the Rams, 71 of 99. And because the acetate on the top is so thick, that it almost looks. It's really strange to say, but it almost looks like the autograph is like floating above the card, if that makes sense. So it's really one thing I will say about this particular card, though, and it is always a trouble with this card will have been. It's obviously an on-card autograph. So this card will have been handled, passed across desks and stuff, and you can probably see in the light, you can see where that acetate has obviously sort of picked up a few sort of like scratches, which is going to be unavoidable, I would suggest, with it being an autograph and then having to be signed and passed around and stuff like that. But that is a really nice, so that's a spotlight signature. Not seen one of those before, but that is a lovely card all the same. Probably wouldn't. I don't know. The corners are really sharp. The edges look good, but it's very thick. It's one of those cards that, you know, there's so much chat about, like, you know, getting cards graded and all the rest of it, and I do like a nice graded card, but at the same time, it's like you don't need to grade all your cards. I think if you want to preserve value, it's worthwhile doing. But other than that, I don't really see the point. But that is a beauty. So nice one. And yes, Kev, you've got a nice little rookie. Nice little rookie out of the highlight box right then. So I'm just going to pop this. I'm going to assume that this will be some kind of a rookie autograph or an RPA or something like that. So let's have a look. Okay, yeah. So it's a sticker. Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, black. So it's a Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs rookie auto. RPA. And it's a nice looking card, that is. So that is a Jalen Royals RPA for the Chiefs, and that is number 4 of 99, if you can see that, guys. So a nice little one there. So all of our cards, I think we're numbered out of 99. Oh no, the relic out of 149. So, but not bad. Some nice little cards there, to be fair. I definitely do like this year's black. That is a lovely little set. This one's slightly thinner. There we go. It's a 130. This one isn't quite as thick as that acetate one. There we go. So Jalen Royal. So just to recap then, guys. Obviously those are little fillers just so we don't spoil any surprises. So just to recap, our base card was a rookie base of Riley Leonard for the Colts. Our parallel was a Michael Penix, numbered out of 99, obviously second year card for Penix and the Falcons there. Nice looking card. We've got and again, a second year Marvin Harrison Jr. Patch relic there, futuristic patch relic, numbered out of 149. And then our autos, we had the Jalen Royals RPA for the Chiefs, again numbered out of 99. But then this is probably my favourite, the nicest looking one. A Torrey Holt on card. Spotlight Signatures autograph card again, 71 of 99, going out to the Rams. So congrats on that, guys. As I say, keep your eyes open. Not decided what we're going to break next. I might even do because we've still got Topps Crown Baseball 2025 that we haven't broke, so I might mix it up and do a baseball break next week. It'll be relatively cheap. Because the box price has came down, I believe, of 2025 Topps Crown. So I'll check out what the box price is at the moment and work around that. But yeah, guys, thanks ever so much, and we'll see you again soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Take care.